Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Ingrid Schwarzkopf, and I'm joined today by Professor Kunar and Hisham. Today we're going to be talking about engineering science. It's a program showcase. Just so everyone is aware, we will not be taking any admissions questions. If you do have any admissions questions, my colleague Steve on the chat will give you an email address where you can contact us, as I'm sure some of you might have admissions questions. We're completely okay with that. It's just today's session is purely about highlighting the program of engineering science and what the program has to offer here at the University of Toronto. So without further ado, again, thank you for joining us. I know this is your reading week and time off here at the university, so thank you for taking the time out this evening. And to get the night started, I'm going to ask Professor Kunar and Hisham to introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about themselves, and so it gives you a little bit of a perspective of who they are, and then I have some questions for them for the evening, and then after I have asked them some questions, we will go into a question and answer period. So if you have any specific questions about the program, feel free to put it into the chat, as I have access to it, and we can ask them any questions that you may have. So perfect. I guess either of you want to start?
Okay, thank you, Jean. So my name is Deepa Kundur. I'm a professor in electrical and computer engineering, as well as chair of the Division of Engineering Science, which I'm very proud of. I did all of my engineering degrees at the University of Toronto, and so I'm also a proud alumnus.
My name is Hassan Shafak. I'm currently a third-year engineering science student, majoring in the energy systems option. I've had the chance of experiencing a lot of opportunities within the engineering faculty as well as the engineering science division, and it's been quite a ride and a really fun one for me for the past 3 years.
Great. Well, we have experts in the field today, and two people that have really been at U of T engineering for quite some time. And I guess without further ado, I'll ask the first question. If you could give me a little bit of a description of what engineering science is. That's something, a lot of students ask me when I'm out on the road, what is engineering science? And sure, as a recruiter, I can explain to them, but it's not as the same as coming from the source. So I'll let Professor take it.
Okay, sure, I'll start. And Hisham can give you his take on it as a student. So as chair of the division and as a professor who teaches the Eng students, I can tell you that the aim of the engineering science program is really to create future technical leaders. So we aim to provide the knowledge, the skills, the vision, as well as the judgment to be able to create these future leaders. And we do this in a number of different ways. We do this by providing a very strong, technically enriched curriculum. And so we focus on both breadth and depth. And so our first 2 years are general, where you get general science, math, and engineering principles, but it's provided in a very deep theoretical context, as well as in a very applied way as well. So we've got that balance. The later 2 years, years 3 and 4, students are allowed to specialize into one of 8 cutting-edge majors. And so we can talk a little bit about that after. But we provide a diverse set of opportunities for our students. They have research opportunities, they have design experiences. So overall, we really try and create these future leaders.
For me personally, engineering science coming in, it was a confusing term, but within the first semester, you understand what it really is. Engineering science is an opportunity, it's a chance, it's an experience where you get to learn to determine what type of engineer you want to be. With all the design courses, with all the rigorous math and the intense physics, and along with all the opportunities, as I said before, engineering science is a program that really develops technical and design skills within students. Overall, this program has, the alumnus of this program have encountered and discovered and innovated amazing things, and the future for engineering science students and alumnus is looking good as well.
Yeah, the program is really an enriched program within the Faculty of Applied Science and Engineering at U of T. Arguably, we believe we're one of the best programs in engineering in Canada and the world. And so because of the technical challenge, the creativity we try and really foster in students, it's really something that the students we have, it fosters and it attracts students who are fearless. So we often say our students are fearless.
I would agree. The students that I've encountered are exceptional students in engineering science, and it's what a unique program. Professor Kundar and Hassan, another question that I tend to get asked is, students say, okay, after the first 2 years, what's the best major to go into?
Yeah.
What's the right program?
Yes.
How do you make that decision?
Yeah.
Now, does there tend to be a trend of what
Yeah.
programs or?
So typically and historically, we've always had 8 possible majors that students can enter into. And the advantage of our program being what we call 2+2, 2 general first years and 2 specialized years, is that our curriculum can be very cutting edge. We can adapt to the needs of society and the problems that are of importance globally. So these majors tend to change over time. Now, right now we have 8 majors, and they range from aerospace, biomedical systems, electrical and computer engineering, energy, infrastructure, math, stats, finance, physics, and robotics. Now, robotics is the newest major, so and so it tends to right now be the most popular. We have a lot of students, about 60 students in that particular major. But the other majors are also very popular: electrical and computer engineering, aerospace, biomedical, math, stats, finance. We tend to have a good balance because there isn't one major that's the best. It really has to suit the particular student. And I think Hisham has a great story about how he picked his major, and he changed his mind, and it's okay to do that.
Yep, so I'm currently in the energy systems option, as I said earlier. It's funny because I came into engineering science thinking that the biomedical systems option was my option and was the industry and the option that I wanted to pursue for my life. But essentially doing a second year of engineering science, you realize that each and every option has its potential. And what I saw in the energy option, in terms of the electives, in terms of the learning, in terms of how it correlated to my goals and my visions, fit for me. And I can tell you that each and every option has its specific courses and special like professors and everything associated with each and every option. It's special, and that's what highlights engineering science as one of each program as well.
Yeah, and sometimes if you 2 years, just the students who come with Hisham come in for one major, completely change their mind. But if you still can't decide, there's also opportunities to do minors, right? So you can try and cater your curriculum to your needs and desires.
You don't have to come into the program knowing you're going into. A lot of students that come in and just experience the first year, learning what they do for the rest of that is when they make decisions. You have 2 years to go. Having an option going in is not really the point.
A night to have. You're not really want to be program that you've been, but also having to decide. I'm sure you can testify to it that it's helping you make clearly we're in to have that right to be your third year.
To the professors, I came to the circuits when these systems and when chemical, I'm like, this is traditional